With the Nintendo Direct coming and going and Pokemon Day coming up next week, the rumors are going crazy about when is Pokemon Gen 8 going to be revealed, hopefully next week. I want to list my top 5 features that I want to be included in Gen 8 for Nintendo Switch, and these are in no particular order. My first feature would be the Pokegear from Gen 2 or Pokemon Gold and Silver, and actually more specifically just the phone and the radio from the Pokegear. The cell phone was really cool because it let you re-battle trainers. They would actually call you later on in the game, so like trainers that you would encounter in your very first route, they would call you maybe later after you've beaten 4 or 5 gym leaders for a rematch, and their Pokemon will be leveled up. So that kind of gave you an extra incentive to revisit some of the older areas. Also, they could call you randomly, which could be annoying at times, but they would call you and give you tips on where rare Pokemon were appearing, or if there were swarms coming to certain routes of a Pokemon that are not that common. So that was pretty cool as well. Now the radio is actually more complex than you think. Obviously, I would love to just be able to play any of the music in the game at any time, no matter what route I'm on or whatever. But the cooler part of the radio was that there was actually contests and things that went along with it. Professor Oak had a Pokemon talk show with DJ Mary. Yeah, so they would just kind of give you tips, general trainer tips. There was Buena's Password, which was actually a quiz show. And then some tunes even affected how wild Pokemon appeared. Another station, the Pokemon Music Channel, actually you could use that to broadcast a certain sound that would attract either Hoenn or Sinnoh Pokemon to the region, so that was cool as well. Next feature would be rebattling gym leaders and trainers. In terms of the gym leaders, I'm thinking more along the lines of like being part of the story. It'd be cool if, like, say you battle a gym leader in like the first or second town, and then later on in the game you meet them in like a cutscene or something. Maybe they're trying to help you with like the Team Rocket or whoever's the bad guy in the game, and they're just part of the story, and you have to battle with them or battle against them or whatever. It would just be cool, to like have them more integral to the story, other than just you go to the gym, you battle them, you move on, you never talk to them or see them again. So next feature I want is more character customization, which I think a lot of people want. I want even more than like Gen 6 and Gen 7, although I didn't really play Pokemon Sun and Moon Gen 7 all that much, but Gen 6 had a lot to do with changing your outfit and getting different hairstyles and stuff, but I just want complete customization over our character. Next feature I want is Pokemon contests to return from Generation 3 Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. So I think a lot of people are more familiar with this because, we had Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire released not that long ago. So they kind of revamped the Pokemon contests in that game. And basically the way it worked was that there were 5 different categories for the contests. There was coolness, beauty, cuteness, cleverness, and toughness. And you had different levels. You had a normal contest, super, hyper, and master level contest. I tried to record some videos so you could see how it worked, but basically there was an introduction round where the audience would just vote on their favorite Pokemon, and you could, raise the stats in whatever contest you're in, whether it be coolness, beauty, etc. You could raise those stats on your Pokemon using Pokeblocks. And the higher it was, obviously the more votes you got. But after that introduction round, then there was the talent round, where you went through 4 different turns and you got to pick a move each time to appeal to the judges and earn hearts. And each move had different effects. More hearts, obviously, more points you got. If we saw these back, I'd want them to be revamped a bit, maybe add more features to it, make them actually go a little bit faster, because that was one thing, was that I felt like they took way too long and you were just waiting around a lot of the time for your next turn. So I'd love for them to speed it up a little bit. And let's add online support for that. I want to be able to do contests online just like we can do battles online. I don't see any reason why that's not possible. And going along with that is my 5th and final feature that I want back, which is more online functionality. So obviously the contests, like I said, are one, But more specifically, I would really love to have like in-game tournaments, very similar to like what Splatoon does. As an example, maybe they have an online tournament where you have to have a Pokemon, level 50 or lower, and it has to be a bug type Pokemon, so it's all bug types. Or maybe they can do it just like Splatoon does, where they have two different teams, like say Team Fire and Team Electric, and you have to pick a team, and then you just keep competing in multiple battles, and whoever has the most wins at the end wins the whole thing or something, and you win, I don't know, a Master Ball, another item, whatever. But you get the idea. But what are you guys thinking? What features do you want to see? I hope we get an announcement very soon, because I just want to know what the heck is going on at Game Freak. I'll see you guys on the next one.